So while before the vast majority of car features still used to be controlled by mechanical parts, levers, springs, etc., this was the car in which a lot of that was replaced by microchips. There were microchips in the suspension system, so the car felt smooth and floaty when you're on the motorway, but then stable and planted as soon as you start turning a corner. There are microchips in the engine, which meant that while before, when you pressed the accelerator pedal, you were physically pulling a cable that opened the engine's throttle, kind of like tugging on a string to open a flap. It's different here. Here, you press that accelerator pedal and you're actually sending a signal to an engine computer, which handles the acceleration smoother and less suddenly on-off jerky. There are microchips responsible for the boot, with the ability to know when it's not completely closed and to pull it into position. Not to mention this absolutely sick button that releases a handle almost out of nowhere so that you can lift up your boot without greasing up the car that you've just cleaned today. There are even chips controlling the interior. Like, this car could manage the temperature separately for driver and passenger. There is even a microchip in the frickin' door to save your seat settings. Like, look at this. Look, if I hold number 2, it's going to move everything. It's moving the mirrors, it's moving the steering wheel, it's moving my seat forward. This is more advanced than, most cars nowadays. Just generally, though, this 1991 S-Class became widely known for being insanely over-engineered, but in the best kind of way. Mercedes spent so much money just trying to make this the best, most imposing thing on the road that for the first few years, they were actually losing money while selling this thing. You can kind of see why. This is the first time one of these cars feels silent to drive. I'm basically able to talk to you at almost whisper volume, which is kind of insane considering that the engine is still absolutely powerful. It's like 402 horsepower compared to the 0.75 we started with. Oh, but also, you want to talk about things that are extra. These windows right here, they are double glazed acoustic windows. Just listen to the difference between when it's open and when it's closed. Oh yeah, you want to see the single most straight out of a Transformers movie thing that I think I've ever seen on a car? Put it into reverse and parking rods will actually extend from the vehicle so that when you're reversing, you have a visual indicator of where the car is because the thing's just so damn big. Can you believe that these two cars are 7 years apart? If you told me they were 70 years apart, I probably believed you. But no, this is the 1998 S-Class. And the change is partly an efficiency thing, with the 1998 car now having an even tinier drag coefficient of just 0.27 compared to the 0.31 of the 1991 model. But the even bigger thing here is societal change. In the 80s and the early 90s, people who had lots of money wanted to show it. Lots of shiny metal and gold, pop-up headlights, big spoilers. But by the end of the 90s, high-income buyers had shifted more towards quiet luxury. If you know, kind of became the